You can go back small so that I think you're still.
Is it better now?
Yeah, let me do it like this. Okay, it's okay. Good morning, Mr. Ernest Boamah. Welcome to Athletics Notch T.
Yeah, good morning to you too, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great here, your side, sir. Is the network frequency? How is life? How is life has been in Ghana?
We are doing well by the grace of God. I mean, it's another marathon year again, so things are just a bit tight now.
That's great. Before we come to our main question, like if you say Mr. Boamah, can you a little bit introduce yourself for us?
So, my name is Mr Boamah. I'm the general manager for the Millennium Marathon Sports Limited, and I'm a sports enthusiast. I've been doing sports for the greater part of my life. So, I mean, when it comes to sports, I'm always there. So, that's simply who Ernest is, somebody who loves sports and wants to make sure that everybody's healthy at all times.
That's great. Um, Now, a recap for the Millennium Marathon when it started up to the 2026. Let's do a quick recap. How the event has grown from different from 2015 starting up to the 2026. Now, currently, you initially tackle on. How are you going to do a recap of the event?
So from 2015 up to date, I think the Millennium Marathon has been one great of event that has, I mean, yielded a very good positive result because from 2015 up to date, every year there is always an increase in numbers. There's always a surprise package of the marathon. And looking back to now, I believe Ghanaians have really embraced the culture of running because if you look around, there are many running clubs springing up. That tells you that we've done something great. And there are also a lot of, marathon, organizers also popping up. It tells you that something good is happening in our country. And for the fact that, for people in the Kenya, Nigeria, US, Canada, all over the world to hear about the Millennium Marathon and want to be part of it, it tells you that we are doing something great. And for me, that's a very big achievement for us. And we believe that the sky is always our limit. We will keep doing what we can do best, make sure that we put Ghana on the map.
Okay, that's great. Now let's come back to this one. Millennium Marathon has been organizing for quite almost a decade now. 2016 for 2015 to
Yes.
20, yes, almost a decade now. And then it has been an integral part of Ghana Athletics road running event. What
Yes.
what is the vision behind this race?
So initially, we thought that we were just doing something to just engage runners. But along the line, we realized that we need to make sure our athletes in Ghana could use this event as a competition where when they do good times, they could qualify to run other international events. That's what made us move a notch higher by letting the world athletics know that we are also a body that wants to be part of them. So for the reason that we are there, is make sure that anyone who runs in the Millennium Marathon and makes a good time gets that qualification mark that could let you run any international event. And for me, that has been what we want to do, and that is what Africa is looking at for us. And it's great. With the support of Ghana Athletics, they've been a good help to us to make sure that we really achieve that results. And so far, so good. We have a lot of Nigerians who are now coming to Ghana to run our Millennium Marathon. And for me, it's a plus because we also do the Lagos Marathon. But to look back to us and say that we want to partake in this event tells you that we are doing something great. And for other people all around the world, from China, US, Canada, and all coming down to run with us, tells you that we are doing something great. And kudos to everybody who has been part of this success story. It tells you that something good is happening in this country.
Okay, that's great. Which year did the Millennium Marathon got the world level status?
So we had the world level status 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And before that, too, we made sure that our route was certified. So first of all, way back around, 5 years back, Ghana Athletics actually confirmed our route for us. That's why we got the AIS, route certified. And also, after that year, we made sure that we got to Ghana, the World Athletics to also certify our route. So our route was also certified by the World Athletics. That made us also push to be a ranked race on the World Athletics calendar. And that's what we are doing now. Very soon, who knows, we will probably want to be a category B or C ranked race.
So, how has it improved after getting the world label?
So, because of what we've done with the world, the rank label, that is why many foreign athletes would want to now come down here and come and run, because it's one of the events that you can run, and when you make a good time, it qualifies you to do other bigger athletic championship in this country. So for me, that has been one of the great things that has really impacted on the World Athletics page, and we're just hoping that greater opportunities open for Ghanaian athletes who are also doing well. If you realize, the last African Games, we had a marathon runner who placed, second. That's Amposa.
Yeah.
And he has been part of the Millennium Marathon story. So it tells you that when you do the right things, we'll channel out and good athletes who would also come up to compete at the world level.
Okay, that's great. Now let's come back to this year's event. How preparations are moving? How far have you prepared for this year? Because it's almost 3 weeks to the event. How are preparations?
Yes, so far so good. Yes, registration is ongoing. Participants are registering, and the numbers keep increasing for every year. As usual, it's about the prize money. When the prize money is good,
no, we will come on to that.
For many,
sure.
Taking that. So all those ones are in place now. Our route is in. As I said, it's already a certified route. We are in touch with the MTTD, the military police, the assembly, and all stakeholders to make sure that, come September 12th, a good event is going to happen for us. So for me, so far, so good. Registration is ongoing. So if you are home and you haven't registered yet, make sure you register and be part of this great event that is coming up.
Okay. That's great. We will still come back to the registration and then the other preparations as well. Now, let's tackle this issue. One of the major issues in Ghana here, the road running, is safety. Most of the times, when the athletes are moving, they will move along the cars, the Okadas moving here and there. This year, how assurance is preparation for the safety of the athletes?
Yes, we had a review after last year's event with the police, and they also shared the same concern. So this year, we're trying to see how we can create road diversions so that road users, for example, would use alternative routes that could make sure that our routes are very safe. So that's what we are doing now, to make sure that we create the alternative routes for the vehicles to use to keep our running tracks intact for us. So we're pushing for that. It's difficult, but I think gradually, once the stakeholders are beginning to understand why marathon should be run in the total route closement, I believe we'll get there. So we are very much assured that we'll do something far better than what happened last year.
Okay, that's great. And also let's talk about this, the timing system. Most of the times, when you organize such events, since it's a road label event, how improved this year timing system is going to be? Are we going to see chip? Are we going to see the normal old timing system?
Yes, again, with the collaboration of Ghana Athletics, this year we are going to use their timing system for the first time. We've had some interactions with them. We'll have a test run of that. So hopefully this year for the 21 kilometers, we will get a timing system to make sure that we get the accurate time for the elite runners who will be doing the 21 kilometers. So things are on course. We want to make sure that that is really put in place. It has been our vision since last year to make sure we get timing tips. It's costly to do, but once we set our hands to do it, we'll make sure we do it to make sure that the right timing is recorded for our athletes.
Okay, that's great. So automatically this year they're going to use the electronic timing, no cheating, no shortcuts.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that is what we frown on, and sports do not accept cheating. So we'll put our measures on ground to make sure that people do not cheat. And again, the timing case will also make sure that once you do the right route, your best time will be recorded too.
Okay. Now let's come back to this one. Most of the times, what are some of the challenges Millennium has been facing for the past decade? Because you've seen your race has been keep on improving. Are you not getting any challenges?
Of course, there are challenges. One of them will have to be with funds. Getting funds to organize such events is always difficult, but we always push ourselves to make sure the little that we get from our sponsors, we make very good use of it. So funds has been the first, challenge over there. So we call on corporate bodies and individuals who want to sponsor or be part of this success story to always come to our aid, to assist us. Sometimes we need other logistics. Ambulance to be on the route. We need lots of volunteers to be on the route. For us, we've always been very grateful to our partners, KGL Foundation, Vienna Water, and Japan Motors Enterprise, who have always stayed faithful to us all along these years. And we call on more to also come on board. So first has been the biggest challenge. Aside that, the willpower to close the road totally, and that has to come from government to the police and the other agencies. That has been the biggest challenge. But we're pushing hard to make sure that government really accepts that and gives us that total road closure to make sure that we can also apply to be a grade A ranked race on the World Athletics calendar. With our prize money, is good, but we wish we could increase it more so that many runners will also get something out of placing their positions. So as we work along, platforms like this will make sure that we propagate that and the sponsors will come on board to support us.
Okay, that's great. Now let's come here. What can we say Millennium Marathon has an impact on the Ghana athletics and then the athletes in general? What can we say for the past decades?
For us, it's opened doors for our Ghanaian athletes. Initially, we thought that, when it comes to marathon, it was for the Kenyans, the Ethiopians. But, as time goes on, Ghanaian athletes are beginning to feel that they can also do it. They can also match up to that quality that they bring on board. So it's opened that doors for us. And for Ghanaian athletes, also that is another area that they could also come run and make it. I know last year, for instance, some Ghanaian athletes had the chance to run the South African marathon. So these are opportunities that we are creating for our Ghanaian athletes, and they should embrace it. But one thing that I want to see them do is train harder and make sure they really give the Ethiopians, the Kenyans, that competition. That is what I've not seen from them for the past 3-4 years. I want to see the Ghanaian athletes take that challenge up, train harder, and give that challenge to the Kenyans when they come down.
Okay, that's great. Now let's come back here. Looking ahead, what are the main aim in the next 5 years? What do you want to achieve? Upon what you've already achieved, what do you want to achieve as the Millennium Marathon? Do you want to become a leading road race in Africa? Because now we've seen in West Africa you are leading. Now what do you want to achieve?
our target is to compete with the London Marathon. I mean, that's what you want to get. So now that we are almost conquering West Africa, we move on to Africa and make sure that we become a world, major marathon event. So that, those, stakes that we have in there would also come to us as a country. So that's what we are aiming at.
Okay.
For the majors, the 6 majors in the world.
Now let's now take us through the registration process. How one can register. I'm a foreigner, I want to register. I'm a local athlete, I want to register. Take us through the registration process. The 5K.
So we have two. Yeah, so we have 2 platforms that you can register through. Through our website. When you visit our website, and you click on the registration button, you can register there. Whether you're doing the 21 kilometers or the 5 kilometers, or you're a foreign athlete, you can conveniently go to the website and register from there. We also have the short code, but the short code is mostly for locals who can easily go to that short code. So you can pick your phone, any network, you dial *800*17#, and you go through that process and register. Again, for 21 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and also foreign athletes who also want to use that platform too can also register. So these are the 2 platforms. Through our website, www.millenniummarathon.com, you can go there and register, and you can also do that on the short code. You can also register for the Millennium Marathon. The prize money, is very.
No, you come to the prize money.
That's what really
now let's come to the. You come to the prize money later. Now take us through the 5-kilometer route, and also who can participate in the 5 kilometers. Do you have age categories?
So for the age category, mostly we start from 18 years and above. But I know sometimes some players want to come with the minors and also want to run. So once you are below 18 years and you want to run, you make sure you are running with either your parents or your guardian. So actually, the marathon is open for everyone who wants to partake in it. If you are even old as 60, 70 plus, you can still run. So it's open for everyone to partake in the marathon. And if you want to do the 5-kilometer race, the event starts. Those who know the stadium, Accra Sports Stadium, near the Shell filling station, that's where we start the 5-kilometer race. You head towards the Osu Cemetery direction and take your right through the local street to the Osu Night Market Junction. Then you take your left turn, head towards the Papaya Junction. Then at the Papaya Junction, you take your right turn to the Blue Gate area through to the Osu Post Office traffic light. Then take your right again to the 28 February Oxford Like Road, then end up at the Independence Square. So that's how short the 5-kilometer is.
And then the 21K.
So the 21K, as well, we start from the stadium self-filling station, head towards the Osu Cemetery direction, take the local street on your right, then to the Osu Night Market traffic light, take your left through to Papaya on the Oxford Street down to the runabout, then continue through to the police hospital, then you continue right on the Togo Embassy runabout, take your left through the switchback road, Italian Embassy, the Chrysler King Road to Jubilee House. Then from Jubilee House, you take your left turn, you run through Trafikiko, you go onto the Ridge runabout, continue to the National Theatre Junction. You take your left turn through to the Ministry traffic light. You turn your left and use the Ministry's road to the Accra Sports Stadium. Then take a right turn and do the runabout at the Independence Arc. Then continue right back to NDK, and it's a loop for that stretch. So you end up at the self-filling station again and do a loop. Okay.
Okay.
You
You are on air. You are
Nigeria.
live. You are live.
My 75. Say all this.
You are live. You are live.
Okay.
Okay. So continue.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so the 21 kilometers is just a loop, and we end up at the Independence Square.
Okay. Okay. So it's a loop. You go around 2 times.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Now let's come again. Over the past years, this year's cash prices. Take us through this year's cash prices. Okay. Now let's come to the cash prices. Is it going to be any cash price on a 5 kilometer race?
So the 5 kilometers, I mean, the first person gets 4,000 Ghana cedis, the second person gets 3,000, and the third 2,000. And there are some consolation prizes to the position. That's for male and the female category. So that's the cash prizes there. And there will be some some package for the under 40s.
Under
That will be
40.
announced very soon. Yes, above 40. Those who are above 40.
Above 40. Okay.
Yes. Yes, you also get some surprise package coming
But
from
it's
one
not
of our
cash.
sponsors.
It's just a surprise package.
It's a surprise package. It could be a travel trip. It could
Wow.
be some fitness machine.
That would be great. Now let's come to the main event. That's the 21 kilometers. From which?
So the 21 kilometers, we know most often the Kenyans come and sweep all the awards away. But we realize that we want to do something for our locals.
Okay.
So because of that, the prize money for this year is 70,000 Ghana cedis for the winner.
For the winner.
If you're able to, yes, if you're able to break the course record, you get additional 10,000 to the money, making it 80.
Okay.
But for the second, you get 50,000 Ghana cedis. The third, 30,000. And
the fourth?
30th position. So the consolation prize is from the fourth to the 30th position.
So with the fourth,
down to
the fourth prize, I think it was off. The fourth cash prize.
The fourth cash prize is 10,000.
Okay.
Then 8,000, 5,000. Then it goes down to the 30th position.
So
then for the first Ghanaian to cross the finish line, you get additional 10,000 Ghana cedis to your
first Ghanaian money. Also receive additional 10,000, both male and female.
Yes. Both male and female, yes.
Both male and female. So the C's get 6,000. Hello? Hello? Since the network is not stable. It seems the network is not stable.
Yeah.
It seems the network is not stable at all. You are connected now. You are connected now.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, it seems you
I can't see
are
the
connected
video.
now. So now we start from the fifth person.
Yes, so the fifth person, their consolation prizes that comes down. So their prize monies that you get to the 30th position for both male and female.
So that place, there's no cash prize over there.
Their cash prizes is cash prizes down to the 30th position.
Down to the 30th position.
Yes, for both male and female.
Both male and female. Oh, it seems the network is not that stable. So the network is not that. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see the camera.
I think you are visible here. You are visible here. Okay, good. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's good. Now let's see off. Yeah, we can continue.
Okay. So these are the prizes for this year. To recap again, for the 21 kilometers, the ultimate prize money is 70,000 Ghana cedis. And if you break the course record, you get additional 10,000 to your money. We have 50,000 as the second prize, 30,000 for the third position, and there are consolation prizes to the 30th position for male and female category. And for the 5 kilometers, as I mentioned, we also have 4,000 for the first person, 3,000 second person, 1,000 for the third person, and we give consolation prizes to the fifth position, both male and female. And as I did say, there will be some packages for surprise presentation to the above 40 runners. So that should be coming up. Always Millennium Marathon keeps giving out surprises to our runners, so we should expect that this year as well.
Yeah, usually you've been doing some raffle, car raffle. Is it still on this year?
This year is no car raffle, but there will be another surprise. It will be a car, but it will be another surprise.
Oh, okay. Okay, that would. As compared to last year cash prices, it seems this year has been reduced.
It's been reduced because we want to ensure we get something for our locals.
Okay.
So that's the more reason why we push that for the first Ghanaian to cross the finish line. That's now 10,000 series. One day we'll see Ghanaians taking the first position, second position, third position.
Okay. As a World Athletics Road Label event, give us a breakdown, the route, the hydration point. How many hydration points are we going to get on the 21K?
Yeah, so the 21 kilometers, we are having 4 hydration points on the 21 kilometer route, and there'll be 1 on the 5 kilometer route. But of course, when you get to the finish grounds too, there'll be a lot of water that's provided by our loyal partner, Vena Water. And this year, they are also introducing their sports water.
Okay.
So, that's the package that we are getting there. So there'll be enough of hydration points on the route and enough of water to quench your thirst when you cross the finish line. And also, I mean, for the marathon, once you cross the finish line, you get a medal. And you know, Millennium Marathon always comes up with good medals for our events. So this year, there'll be another surprise medal package coming up for all those who would cross the finish line.
Okay. It's the same story. Every participant that crossed the finish line receive a medal.
Yes, that is the beauty of a marathon. Anyone who crosses the finish line is a winner.
Okay, I think that's great. I think most of people have been asking, who can become a volunteer for your race?
Anyone who has sports at heart and wants to support us in any way is welcome to come on board to support us, because there's so many parts of the marathon that needs people to help out over there on the route, with the hydration points, first aid, on the grounds management. There are a lot of things. So we always welcome volunteers who have sports at heart and want to give off what they can to support such a great event.
Okay. Now let's quick close so that we add the KGL Millennium Marathon. How has been the impact of KGL Millennium Marathon to your race? What can you say?
I mean, it's a blessing for us. I mean, I did mention that one of the biggest challenge was funds to organize such big events like this. For us, ever since they came on board, it's given us that cushion to make sure that at least before the start of every event, we are well cushioned to make sure the proper things are put in place. So for us, we are forever grateful to KGL Foundation, who have been our headline partner, and still counting. We have a 5 years contract with them, and we hope and pray that more will come on board. As I mentioned again, Petroleum have always been on board with us from 2015 up to date. They have been our loyal partners when it comes to hydration. They offer quality water. And this year, they are also introducing their sports water on board. Japan Motors have always been our automobile partner, supplying us with vehicles. And as you mentioned earlier, we used to offer vehicles as raffles for some of our events. I mean, Japan Motors has been supportive in that area. We've also had, support from Interplast, Qualiplast. We also have support from B5 and a host of others who are also coming on board gradually. So, but as I said, we still need more from corporate Ghana to make sure we have a proper event, and that would match up to the likes of the London Marathon and others.
Okay, that's great. Now we have a lot of marathons going on in Ghana and West Africa and Africa as well. What can you say about your uniqueness that the athletes are supposed to register and come to your race? What makes your race unique?
What makes our race unique is the prize money. We are always loyal and trustworthy to deliver on all our promises. And there's always that entertainment bit of it. And that is what always people love about the Millennium Marathon. So apart from those who are competing, the others also come there and they feel that they also want to have socialize and make friends, and it gives that room for that opportunity. We've also made sure we involve our students who are future leaders. So Millennium Marathon always offers that room for senior high schools to partake in this event for free. So that has been a trump card, and for me, it's shooting good results, and it's challenging younger athletes to feel that once they have a taste of this, when they grow up, they can probably venture into doing a full-time or professional athletes as they go along.
Okay. Now let's come back to accommodation. Does Millennium Marathon has any corporate agreement with some of the hotels? Maybe I'm from outside, I'm coming. Where can I lodge? Do you have any packages for the international and then some of the local who are not staying in Accra?
So for this year, we have a travel partner, Lamera, who's on board as our official travel partners. So for all foreign athletes who are coming, they can contact them on their website, or even go on our website and see their contacts there. And they will make sure they get you the air tickets, accommodation, and the vehicle arrangements to and fro from the airport and to the event grounds. So Lamera is there as our official travel partners. But again, we also have our games village for the locals, those who are coming from say Upper East and stuff, who want to get here the night before the race. We have a place at the Accra High School where they can lodge and the following morning go and partake in the event. So these are the arrangements that we've done so far for our local athletes and our foreign athletes.
So for the local, is Accra High School?
Yes.
Is it going to be paid for?
So organizers will get in touch with us as organizers, and those arrangements will be done.
Okay. So the individual athletes will have to foster their bills.
When the speech was, we'll see what we can do. We'll sometimes take some burden of them. So we just have to communicate with us and see how we can also support them in that area.
Okay, that's good. Now, the last question. If you could describe the Millennium Marathon in 3 words, what can you say? Sum up everything for us.
The Millennium Marathon is the best marathon in Ghana and Africa as at now. We are always sure to deliver the best. That's first. And we honor our promises when we do that to our runners. And also, it's a fun event. Just come have fun. And that's what we offer for those who are not active runners but want to come and also socialize.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Boamah. We are much grateful for your time, for joining us on our Sports Live show this morning.
Thank you so much, too. And we hope to see you on the event day. And before I leave, this year we are introducing another package,
okay,
the Expo. Because we want all our athletes to pick up their running vest on the 5th of September at the Silver Star Towers.
Now it has changed, right? The place usually pick is
all athletes,
the Accra Sports Stadium. Now
all athletes are picking up their running vest at the Silver Star Towers on the 5th of September.
5th?
It's only the 5th of September. Yes. So you pick up your running vest at the Silver Star Towers, and it's going to be another day of fun and excitement, because from 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 p.m., there's going to be music, there's going to be health screening, there's going to be engagement with our sponsors and activations, and you can also come with your friends, get something to eat, pick up your running vest, and have fun. From 9 o'clock to 7 p.m. at the Silver Star Towers is going to be a place where we are all gathering to pick up our running vest and also have some fun.
So apart from the 5th, is there any way they can get their running vest, or that will be the only day?
We would want as much as possible, as many that could come to the Silver Star Towers to pick it up. After the 5th, we will communicate what the next thing. I know genuinely some would not be able to come, but we'll communicate with them afterwards. But as much as possible, we want everyone to be there on the 5th. Because that's the time that we also have time to engage with our sponsors. That's the time that we can do a proper health screening before the main race on the day. So it's good to also check up all those things. Because on the day of the event, we can't do a proper health screening. So that's why we are trying to have this program a week before the time. Know your health status, interact with our sponsors. And again, we are also introducing the loyalty card. For anyone who registers for this year, they're going to have a loyalty card. You can use that card to go to some shops or restaurants in this country, and you get a discount for the services that they would offer you. So once you've registered as a member this year, you get that membership loyalty card, and you get discounts. For instance, when you go to Decathlon with our membership card, you get discounts on some of their products that they have. If you go to a place like 1025 restaurant to buy food, you get a discount from that. If you also go to a Reveille Health Center, you get some discount for their services that we provide for you. People's Gym is also one of our partners. When you get to the gym, you can also get discount for registration to be part. So this year, something interesting is coming up. So register and be part of it. And all these things we roll out to you on the 5th of September.
That would be great. Before you leave, you shouldn't forget this question. Do you do doping tests after or before the race?
Definitely. once we are a labeled race, we do, test for all runners who come, random, for all those who come at least within the first 10 position.
Okay.
So we always do it, and it's a must. That's what athletics requires from us. So that at least we want. Don't think that you can come and cheat. So come well prepared, come well trained, and avoid taking drugs that would disqualify you.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this brief and insights on Athletics Notch TV.
Yeah, thank you so much too for this wonderful interview, and we would know that with you guys on board, you always would send this good story of Millennium Marathon to the world, and the whole world will know what Ghana is doing, and would attract more tourism for us as a nation, and to also boost our confidence as athletes to also compete with other athletes coming from outside Ghana.
Thank you. We are much grateful. Start well.
You're welcome.
Yes, that was Mr. Boamah, the race organizer the race manager for Millennium Marathon, who just joined and then have a quick review for the 2026. We first started from the recap. Now they are a decade. They started in 2025. They started in 2015. Now 2026. So almost a decade, 10 years ago. So this is the 11th edition that the Millennium Marathon is going to organize. So you could see how far they've come. And then they are also the only World Athletics road label race in Ghana currently as we are speaking. Yes, you can see the amount of prices they are going to pay. Yes, you give you a breakdown, and then also this is the first time you're going to also award first Ghanaian athletes to cross the finish line. We also get you more update on that, and also they're also going to have another cash prizes for the top 40-year-old people. Yeah, if you are 40 plus, we also have a special package for you. 5K too, they're also going to give cash prizes and also a lot of consolation prizes as well. They said on the feed that they are going to give the running vest at the Silver Star Tower. There's going to be a lot of fun, screening, music, side attraction. Just be there, 5th September. We are all going to the Silver Star Tower to witness the Expo. So all the sponsors will be there. All sponsors will be there for this marvelous event. So we are all hoping things will go well. So as the minimum is scheduled for 12th of September 2026. That's where the Millennium Marathon will be held. Of September, that's where the Millennium Marathon will be held. Yes, we will also be joining by one of their top sponsors. One of their top sponsors, that's KGL. We have a quick interview and then we call it a day. So almost we spent almost an hour now moving, so that we call it a day. We're having some couple. Tomorrow is the launching for the Accra Tampico Marathon. Then you're going to be there live. We are going to stream this event live on our show for you. So a lot of registration process. We are going to give you the update, and also you can also register. The Millennium Marathon registration is still ongoing. You can register on their website, or they have short code 800*800.73#. So you can also register. The code is for only local registrant, those who have in Ghana SIM cards. Yes, if you're a foreigner, you can register online. www.millenniummarathon.com. Let me follow the prompt. Also, they also have accommodation partnership, hotel. If you need flight tickets, accommodation issues, visa. If you register online, I think all the details are there. If you log on to their website, you get all the details so that you also follow as well. Yes, we are waiting for the KGL Marathon, the KGL manager to join so that we also have a quick interview and then we call it a day. We are much grateful. Thanks for joining us. We can see Ishmaelata. Yes, and we say thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. So, this is the Millennium Marathon 2026. Route has not changed, but they said they are going to see much improvement for the previous ones. We're going to see a lot of improvement for the previous ones. We also talk about safety. They said this time they are in touch with those in charge of the police and then those in charge of the road safety as well. So we hope nothing happens and then the road totally can be blocked and then we have a smooth event for the 2026 edition. We are waiting for him. Also, don't forget, yesterday we had some breaking news. That's the Youth Olympic Games that will be coming on in Dakar, Senegal. Ghana will be sending 2 athletes and then a whole lot of issues. So we are waiting for the press release from Ghana athletes. We're waiting for press release from the Ghana athletes. And also, the Ghana Police Service has also recruited a lot of Ghanaian athletes. You can watch the story on our page above. You can watch the story on our page above. There's a lot of them has recruited. Most of the athletes. Now they are here to CISA Games. CISA Games is the games they do for the military, for all the security services. Now the Ghana Police, initially those who were leading was the Ghana Armed Forces. They have the top athletes. Now currently we are having the Ghana Police who also come to challenge the military services. So it will be easy. We are hoping and then we are praying to see even in the normal races. It's very interesting. We are hoping the other services also follow suit so that they also can also not only athletics but we have different sports and activities. Most of the security services has already been recruiting, but now our focus is on athletics. As we know, they have football, basketball, badminton, a whole lot of sports activities. These security services do, but our focus is on the athletics. So yesterday, if you can watch the news above. Yes, I think still we are waiting for the KGL. I think they are not joining. So let's see. Let's get back to know. And then also, in other words, Godfred Opoku has joined Illinois, so now an Illini. He will be competing for Illinois University. Yes, so we'll be seeing him in the NCCA championships. Yes, a day before too, we spoke to the president for the Blaster Marathon. He has called for peace, then unity among Ghana athletes. Yes, he said without that, the sports cannot grow. Unity is the only way that we can make sure our athletics, our sport grows to become bigger and higher that we all aim at. Yes. And then we all know the race has been postponed. We are waiting for the actual date, either in November or December. If you get any updates, you get any news, don't worry, we are going to announce it for everyone to get to know. Yes, we have a lot of races coming on this time in Ghana, so take note. Also, I think tomorrow next we have an interview with the Millennium Marathon also coming on in the northern part of Ghana, northern region. It's scheduled to take place on the 5th of September. You get more updates on that tomorrow. So take note and stay in touch with us. I think he's still not joining. So we have to close it and schedule the meeting for next time. So we are much grateful for joining us. We bring you a lot of updates on athletics.